Introduction by Trimalcon Tovarius. The man known to us as Abdolos Haziranon, a name signifying nothing more than servant of the many mouths, completed the Aethernomicon in the year 5223 by the Empyrean's corrected calendar. It immediately met with the Empyrean's harsh censorship, and for good reason. It is a work that seethes with the very madness the author fell prey to while traveling through the vast interstellar gulfs. Abdolos was not a willing traveler. Indeed, he was never part of the Cryptologist Guild, but was cast into the void by the Empyrean's harsh judgment.
Abdolos Haziranon, you have read the forbidden cryptological tomes. You have betrayed the Guild of Cryptology, and you have betrayed the Empyrean. Now you will be judged. The crimes that you have committed are so great that you will be allowed no plea. Have you any words for this court before your sentence is passed?
Words? You want my words when you've already convicted me? Then know this. The cryptological tomes that you protect so jealously contain but a tiny fraction of what can be known about the symbols inscribed on the vessels of the Ancient Ones. The cryptologists may think of them as merely numbers in a code to be decrypted, a means to operate the derelict vessels and seize control of space. Their vaunted wisdom is vanity. They are blind to the truth, and you are blind to support them.
The symbols on the ships of the Ancient Ones are numbers, just as the cryptologists have written. We have solved the cryptograms that operate the Ancient Ones' ships. We have opened the mighty hallways of space.
You think that it is enough to be able to command the vessels? You cannot build them. You cannot even fix them. And don't you wonder what happened to the Ancient Ones, of whom we have no trace besides their abandoned ships?
That is not for you to ask. You corrupt all around you with such pointless questions.
Then I will not ask. I will tell. The symbols on those ships are numbers, yes, but they are also letters. Letters in the language of the Ancient Ones. If we could but learn what they mean, we could do more than operate the vessels. We could translate their records and learn the secrets of their very construction.
They are numbers, nothing more.
They are letters.
Silence! Abdolos Haziranon, you will have your eyes pierced.
No!
For they have offended against our laws. You will have your tongue cut out, that you may not offend further by speaking of what you have seen.
No, don't.
Lastly, and because your desire to master the keys of space knows no bounds, we will give you what you seek. In one of the Ancient One's ships, you will be cast into the void. Return to no Empyrean world, for there you will find only your death.
No, you can't do this to me. I'll show you. I'll find the Ancient Ones, or whatever remains of them, and I'll bring them here. And then you'll see the symbols on their ships are letters. You will see.
Maybe I will, but you won't. Executioner!
No. No, please. No. Don't do it. No. No. Ah! 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 No! No! Don't! Ah! 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 Oh! Oh! Please, no more! No! No! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Prepare the ship.
Translating this text has been an arduous task. The author's handwriting is crabbed and highly stylized, and he used some of the ancient symbols in the way only he felt correct, as letters. Ironically, I have used some of the Guild of Cryptology's solution methods to decode these passages. Knowledge of the Ancient Ones has not advanced greatly since the writing of the Aethernomicon, so the reader should be very cautious with this book. It contains secrets dangerous to those who foolishly seek to exploit them. Some may say that I risk much by translating it, that other cryptologists may set the Empyrean against me. But who is to say if one day the lessons in this book may not help the righteous to defend against catastrophe? I remind the reader that history is not always agreeable, but to ignore the unpleasant is to close your eyes to the truth. Here then is the Aethernomicon. May the merely curious reader go no further.